Wow. Nintendo, you said you wanted to make a comeback, and you just did 100 times over. Without a doubt, E3 2010, the Nintendo press conference, was their best press conference in the past 5 years. I, I can honestly say I am so pumped up. Like, it's going to be really hard for Sony to outshine Nintendo when it comes to me. I mean, because I'm so pumped up for this. I mean, Nintendo destroyed Microsoft press conference. It ate it up, spat it out, shit on, and destroyed it. I mean, looking at this now, I'm like, Microsoft didn't really show anything new except for gameplay and Kinect. What Nintendo is doing, they're bringing back all of our classic franchises. So many great franchises are making a comeback on the Wii and DS. So they opened up the press conference with, obviously, the brand new Zelda game. Well, it now has a name. It's called Legend of Zelda: The Skyward Knight or something. Legend of Zelda something. But I was kind of not impressed by it. I was impressed, but not a lot, because they showed it first. I mean, it's just like, oh, this is what's going to draw you into the Nintendo press conference. I mean, it's like they're using that as a way to open it up. But if you saw the rest of the press conference, Zelda ain't the only thing that's going to sustain Nintendo for the next 5 years. So my thoughts on The Legend of Zelda. Personally, I think it's good. Graphics are good. From the gameplay, the way they were showing it, it did look kind of sloppy. I mean, it's really using Motion Plus. Like, the way you move your sword, literally, your Wii Remote is your sword from the way you move it. Like, you don't have to just, like, you don't just hold like that. It's like you can walk going like this with the Wii Remote. And your nunchuck is your shield. So you have to hold it like a sword and shield, they said, which is actually really interesting. But they said there were some technical difficulties because of all the wireless interference. That's why the controls were kind of messed up in the area. But they said if you go to the playroom, then you can fully experience it, run smooth. So I'll definitely look forward to the new Legend of Zelda game. And then they debuted some casual stuff like Wii Party and Dance Groove or whatever. I honestly don't care about those casual type games on the Wii, because, you know, the Wii's overrun by them. And then they introduced a Mario sports game, Mario Sports Mix, which I was very mixed about because, oh God, can they milk Mario anymore? I mean, all of Mario's games are awesome, but once you get into sports, it's just like, we don't really need those. I mean, Mario's always been about platforming. We don't need him playing tennis or volleyball. I mean, that's where it starts over milking, when you start putting him in sports. Jeez. Then they talk about Golden Sun, the Dark something. I don't know. It's for the DS, but I'm picking that game up. I just can't remember. I'm too excited for the conference. But Golden Sun for the DS. All Golden Sun's making a comeback. Then they debuted Metroid Other M, coming out at the end of the summer, August 31st. How funny. So that's great. Looks great. Then they go into some gameplay of Epic Mickey, and you guys, that is not a Kingdom Hearts game. I don't know why some people still think it's Kingdom Hearts game, because they associate Mickey with Kingdom Hearts, and now that he's coming on Wii, it has to be a Kingdom Hearts spinoff. Epic Mickey is a totally different game. It looks really interesting, showing a different side of Disney from back in the day, and it looks like a great platformer, a new type of gameplay, which I'm definitely looking forward to. And then, oh man, they announced GoldenEye will be returning to the Wii. GoldenEye on Wii. Take that into, just think about that. GoldenEye on Wii. I mean, I called my dad because we used to GoldenEye when I was a kid. I called mom, I'm like, Dad, they're making a GoldenEye game on Wii. And he's like, what? You know, because my dad, he rarely plays video games, but GoldenEye, anything James Bond, he loves. So I said they're making a GoldenEye game on Wii, and I know for a fact when that comes out, me and my dad will be playing that non-stop Christmas break. So it looks promising. Great multiplayer, because y'all, back in the day, y'all know how fun GoldenEye was. So it looks promising, but the graphics, you know, the graphics don't look that good. I mean, hey, Activision, you know, they don't care about shit. And then they start bringing back the franchises. Kirby. That's right. Kirby is making a comeback on Wii in Kirby's Epic Yarn. That's one of the gayest titles I've ever heard. Kirby's Epic Yarn. I mean, you got Disney's Epic Mickey, Kirby's Epic Yarn. Oh yeah, Yarn's epic. But screw the title. The gameplay looks amazing. Graphics look great. New type of gameplay, you know, where you gotta suck it up and you gotta like slap them with the yarn. It looks really cool. I can't describe it. You guys definitely gotta go check that out for yourselves. And then they go into talking about the Nintendo 3DS. Now, I was very skeptical about this because it's another freaking Nintendo handheld. You know, we have the DS, DS Lite, DSi, DSi XL, now the 3DS. Nintendo just proved everybody wrong with that. The 3DS looks incredible, and The library of games it's gonna have. Oh man, they showed like all these game companies that are going to be working on the 3DS. They showed Activision, Level 5. When they got to Square Enix saying they're making a Kingdom Hearts game on the 3DS, everybody was crazy. And you know the funny thing was, like the next slide after that was, oh yeah, EA making Madden on 3DS. Dead silent. Dead silent. I was just like, you see, no one cares about Madden. No one cares about the sports games anymore. All they are is recycled bullshit, okay? They're making a Metal Gear Solid game on 3DS. They announced that they're making a Resident Evil game on DS. And Kid Icarus is returning. Finally, he's getting his own game on DS called Kid Icarus Uprising. Can't wait for it. Just can't wait for it. Because if you see the graphics on the 3DS, it rivals the PSP. Actually, no, sometimes better looking than the PSP with all the textures and the character models. I mean, damn. I mean, just alone from the graphical capabilities is what developers are going to be developing on. But wow, the 3DS proved everybody wrong. I mean, because the 3D capabilities it's going to have, the library of games that they already announced. Incredible. Just incredible. You know, you prove that all these casual games, you know, they mean nothing because we're trying to appeal to our hardcore fans. They brought back so many classics. And, oh, how could I forget this? Donkey Kong coming to Wii. Freaking awesome. Looks awesome. Man, I can't believe it. All these great games. Nintendo's going to rate my wallet 2011, 2012, whenever these games come out. All these great exclusive titles. I mean, once it got into the 3DS, that's where shit became freaking crazy. You know, because 3DS looks like a great platform for these new types of innovating games. Coming from me, I've disliked Nintendo ever since the Wii came out. I mean, I liked it, but the games that they released for it really didn't catch my eye. E3 2010. Excellent job, Nintendo. Excellent job. You, in my opinion, dethroned Microsoft, and it's going to take a lot for Sony to dethrone Nintendo because, without a doubt, E3 for Nintendo was probably the best year so far. And even better than Microsoft. All Microsoft did was show off kinetic and gameplay. I mean, that's it. And I didn't hear anything that new announced except for one game. So overall, the press conference, amazing. I really was pissed off, though, that they did not announce a Star Fox game on Wii, but maybe next year, you guys, with all these great titles. That's too many great titles for one, you guys. Let's wait till next year. Let's let them flush out. But I am pissed off that I can't do a barrel roll on Wii this Christmas. But whatevs, you know. It's alright. It's okay. Maybe next year. That was the E3 2010 Nintendo press conference, you guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. I personally think it was awesome. It's going to take a lot for Sony to dethrone Nintendo. Alright, thanks for watching this video, guys. I'm NGS, signing out. Enjoy E3, and I'll catch you guys later.